defending Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers.
Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in Week 2. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys were winners in Week 1. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by one of the strongest throwers in the game and a great athlete as well from Tennessee, Joe Milton.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Hits his running back. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. With Martin making that play. Third down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. To throw, Milton. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 41. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him and hand him a loss on that play. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Milton. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, what a catch. Back to the end zone. Did he get the feet in? Did he? No, couldn't get the feet in. Incomplete. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Steelers' offense headed out. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. From his own end zone, and he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. How about the big fella in the middle coming through? Get out of his way, disrupting everything. How about that?
Why am I picturing some household, I don't know where, but a mom and dad, an aunt and uncle, an old coach, somebody celebrating because that defensive tackle just made his name known. They eat double teams. They gobble up people at the line of scrimmage. Not often do they make the headlines. Not often do they get to score, but the big fella just did.
So they will indeed accept that penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw by Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. First carry here for Jordan James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
13 yards on the play.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Purdy. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead to 15. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the 49ers take a 16-point lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And after that opposing score, Brock, they find themselves taking over down 16. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Milton. He keeps it and takes off. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers send Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking to add to their advantage. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, Purdy to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Pearsall.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He's got a man left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Trying to work quickly now.
A gain of 10 yards.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down A step before the 30, right at the 31. Everybody rushing back to the line. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now run, James. And he gets in, touchdown. The 49ers get more points to end a lopsided first half. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 20. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Now Milton to throw. Left side caught by Metcalf. And this one does not go far. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw, Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this is CeeDee Lamb. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Cowboys are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Travion Henderson. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Pats get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Raiders. And it's the dangerous Justin Fields. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Right, ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. McCaffrey running between the tackles. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Malik Hooker with the tackle. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Milton now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Milton back to throw. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and long for him here. He sends this one to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the 49ers on offense. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. 49ers to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
14 yards on the play.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
There's a give inside to James. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Money with James. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers trying to end this before the final quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or closed? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. Dukes out a 1-stop. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Looking to Johnson to start this drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Milton. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. If it's an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. If it's a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now a fourth down, staring right at him. They're out now, ready to punt it. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They run, it's James. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Running this with James. Escapes a defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. They've got first down from the 31. They run now with James. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Purdy gonna go on 4th. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is James. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action now. Purdy vacates quickly left side. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy finds the in route complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Purdy picking up the pace.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
From the 19. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
A gain of 4 yards.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Purdy on first down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Carry here for James. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers running them out of the building. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead.
44. Steelers 3.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Jukes one defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Milton. He completes it in traffic. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Now Milton to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Still sticking with the passing game. It's caught Metcalf. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Milton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number 4, DK Metcalf. An 8-yard pickup.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take 7 points off the deficit.
Steelers 10.
Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the return.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there.
That's good. Ford,
And that's a 49er first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They stick with McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.